Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be reviewing a Mancave server. Now this, what you're seeing here, is a new mod they've added in. The admin are constantly adding in new mods and stuff, and I've got admin permissions during this video so I can show you the some mod items and that. But let me explain this. This is your character customization screen, right? So we put for first name Slick, and then my last name being Slam, right? Now I click next. You can choose your appearance, so we'll go for this guy. Now you get to choose your skills, so we'll go one for immunity, one for medicine, one for that, one, and I've got 1 point available, so I'll add that to survival. So this is now the overview. I got 7 souls. We choose our clothes, so I'm gonna go for black. So this is our stuff. Our gun is a blackish colour. We start off with food and ammo. So click next, choose our spawn location. So we'll go for Berezino or Electro. We'll go Electro, someone new. Click the place you want to spawn in, and now you can see I've got the stuff we selected. We'll put the knife at 2, bandage at 4, pair at 5. Stamina's unlimited. And we found a boat, so click on item spawner. So this is where we get the mod items. So base building, we can fence, hologram. This is a hologram data, so we'll go for, we'll keep scrolling down. Cement mixers, tapes, letters, food, greenhouses, workbench, weapon barrel attachments, all different items from the base game and all the mods that have been added. Now if we use this tab, so this is all edible base items from base game and mods, and the yeah, so we scroll all the way down. MMG stuff, transport, this includes modded vehicles, so expansion drover, vehicles, boats. I'll spawn one in so you can see a rough idea of one of them. Though these vehicles you may recognise from one of my other videos of my server. So we'll go for at crosshair, we'll spawn in a typhoon, for example. Now this is one of the modded items. You can buy these all from the traders, which I will show you shortly. So if we go back here, I might have to teleport in there. There we go. This vehicle has roughly 1,000 spaces and all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll now delete the typhoon. Go back here. Now we'll go to weapon base. I'm gonna spawn in a mod weapon. This uses the same weapon mod, one of the same weapon mods as I have. We'll go for the R700. So in fact we'll change that so it's on ground. So the R700, now we go for all and put in R700 and we'll spawn in some rounds on the ground. We'll go to a couple of zombies so I can demonstrate how and test this weapon. Yeah, I'll need a sight. So we'll type in optics and see if we got any paragon optics. Yes. We need a good sight. So paragon optic shot dot. See if this one. So this is a good weapon. You can see the blood splatter. I'll turn invisible off so I can bandage my guy. So you can I think that might be AI. Even though I've got admin tools, I'm not gonna go and which obviously that's just one of the mods that ManCave have on the server. If you shoot to kill a player in a non-PvP area, it will kill you straight off the bat. So we want to go to this death marker here. Or is it that one over there? What's over there? I want to know what's over there. So that seems like it's in the sky. But I'll just do a quick teleport. I don't really like to do this. So now what we want to do is we want to get rid of those bruising and wait for the injury marks to disappear. To do that, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to... Yeah, see, this is a PvE server. If you shoot outside of PvP zones, you will die. That got demonstrated. So this is where the traders is, I believe. That's it there. And this entire area here, this is a safe zone. So once we get in the traders, I can show you everything that's there. I'm going to turn off admin tools for now. That's a good way to have people know that this is where they need to go for items. Heli crash. Right, so basically, let me explain why the screen's all funny. See, when you get hit on the terje medical mod side, what will happen is you'll get these buffs here. So down here, these are the buffs. This is your upgrade system, so those points are put in at the start, alright? We can use them to add power to our guys. So now we go that, we go down here, we go to fishing. You can auto run, so you've not really got much to worry about on that front. This is the vehicles, so click that. You've got vanilla cars and you've got Wagner cars. This is the cards from the car mod they have on the servers. All of these are modded vehicles. So this is all the modded cars there. You got car keys and keychains. This is where you buy parts for your cars. Look at all this good stuff here. Then you got, once this is finished loading, I can show you. Yeah, so as you can see, there's hundreds of items. That keeps going and going and going and going and going. Engine parts for your cars, helis. There's garage kits, gasoline cans, normal vehicle parts, and some mod vehicle parts are in there. Batteries, 9V. Over here's the message board where you can get jobs and quests which give you monies. So change the dirty bandage. This is the ATM system. Personal account. Withdraw all. So now if I go here, I've got 100,000 which I can use to buy things from the traders. But we'll go to this guy because what we need is, what's in there? Normal medical stuff. Then you've got these from the mod. So we want to buy a cream for bruising, field surgery kit, so this is what this cream does. If you look at the bottom right of the screen, you can see the white icon with the medicine on. What that's doing is that's taking down the bruising. There's a Z on my guy, so if I go back onto there, I need to get the Zombie Virus Express blood kit. Right, so that means, I believe that's as infected with a zombie virus. So we need to get the antidote for that, which I believe is 0. Or Zivirol. So if we find that as a injection or a tablet and not just a vial, that makes me think amitriptyline. That's an antibiotic. So this is radiation, required items. You know what, we'll buy that. We'll buy this. Now we inject ourselves. There we go, I was right, it is that magical liquid there. But now we want to go over here, we want to dispose of this syringe because that's dirty. I want to take this to hand. But while we are here, what we want to do is we want to get some... Oh, I just passed out. I've got sepsis now, so now we have to tackle that problem. Fun. Right, so now let me explain this. So when you do things, for example, you're running and you do a lot of running, you'll get athletics skill points. With them, you go all the way down, so you've got your inventory and equipment, and then you keep scrolling down and you'll get to the bottom, which has all of the you've got your skill points, which is identified as +1, for example, and then you'll be able to click on any of the yellow boxes, only the yellow boxes, right? And you can level up that skill by clicking that yellow box. What that will do is that will help you in your survival. So once you've upgraded all of these, right, so it's, for example, athletics, strong bones, it reduces the risk of fractures. Even in dangerous situations, you're more resilient to injury and damage. Endurance increases your body's ability, it increases the maximum stamina supply. It makes you less likely to get fatigue. The medicine, the pill, makes you able to see what pill identification, and it will tell you what that pill's meant to be used for. Go back over here. Now these books, what these books do, if I can't buy any of them, they increase your overall ability. These give you skill points when you read them. But these are containers for items and that. You everything that you need this mod for is what these here are. Right, so this is anything radiation wise. So potassium iodide is more of a poison, I think. Medicine options. These are energy drinks. They could do it some Monster, to be fair. Loved me a Monster. So you can buy sleeping bags and all that. Now we can sell items that we have in our inventory. So if we exit, we've got now $360. So if we find the ointment, we can sell that. I'm gonna keep that because that actually does come in handy. Now this guy does all the weapon attachments for everything. You've got more ease, you've got candy weapons, but you won't see them on that guy, I don't think. So if we go here, this is all the weapons that are on the server. So we go into more ease rifles. This will give you all the rifles that are part of the mod pack. This isn't limited to just rifles and machine guns, shotguns. This is every cool weapon you can get from the mods. Some weapons don't actually show up in here. So the R700 doesn't seem to be in this traders. So this is snafu and all that good stuff. Alright, so we search for R700. That's not in this, in the traders. But you can search for specific weapons you want to use that you can find. And you'll be able to buy them from the traders, given you've got the dosh. Attachments. Now, hidden away, usually around here on any traders, ammo box. That's cool. But if you come over here, this guy, it'll give you your base building plus supplies, which I showed you in VP admin tools, barrels and everything. Magazine loading, 100k to buy that. Is it 400? Yeah, you have to pay 400,000 to get this one. You have to pay 160,000. You've got log cabins. You've got storage from MMG, Paragon storage, rags base stuff, so you can get mannequin, furnace, Jack Daniels stuff, music instruments, saws, pumpkins, pools, safes, statues, volleyball equipment, alarm clocks and advent calendars, weapon solvent for cleaning your weapons. You get the normal in-game base supplies. You get tents, from normal game tents to other modded tents. Tools, you get all the tools that come with base game. And obviously I've not seen bolt cutters on the base game yet, but I'm pretty sure you can use them to raid people's bases and yeah. So you've got all this good stuff over in this traders. I like that, and I like all the different amounts of storage. They've got Paragon back in. They didn't have Paragon for long the last time. I don't think. But then again, when they did have Paragon the last time, I joined once or twice, and I was in the middle of doing other stuff. I like the MMG stuff, and that's because it's easier for me to use, and it's good when it's thingied. So you've got code locks on top of the normal kits and base stuff. You've got gardening supplies, furnishings, flags. So there's that. I'm actually going to buy a flag while I'm here, because I do like coming on and off the server and playing it. Do I want a Welsh flag? Nah. What about a Scotland flag? Swiss, England. They don't actually seem to have a Scottish flag on here. That, or I'm just going and not seeing it, and it's right in my face. See? Scottish flag. I'll buy one of them. There is helicopters, on the server. We've got consumables like juice and water. I've got $160 in total. I did have 1,000. These are modded items, I think, the elderberries and wood ear and rose hips. You've got the different types of meats, from fish to steaks. Now we'll go into our bank and we'll deposit the 50. Temporary storage. We'll actually got a shovel. We'll grab the gun bag and we'll switch it with this. And I've no longer got a shovel, which is fine. Assault boots. We'll pop that in there. We'll pop this bag in there. So these are books for beginners. So now we've got a plethora of storage. Now I wonder if the book would let me. When you read one of these books, it's supposed to give you a skill point. I'm not sure whether it will, because I've already went away and got skill points, so I'm technically not a beginner. Yep, look, I'm now rank 13 in my immunity. So we go this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Now we've got 8 more, so what we can do is quick healing, rabies resistance, zombie virus resistance. Now we read this. Medicine's now increased, so amp your recognition. We'll go for that one, this one, and we'll double click that one. So now, as you see, I'm hoping that me showing you like this is going to help you get used to the mechanics of the books and the skill system. You can get new skills on your own, or you can use the books to help. So what we're going to do is we're gonna escort this guy. So we have to where does the VIP go? I think let's go to the village. If it's not, then we don't got to worry, because I guess we can always kill him. We can always kill him off. Oh, escort VIP this way. Okay. Well, escort him through the woods. I have no idea where this motherfucker wants to go. So yeah, it will pop up when you rank up, so you can increase your skills. It will be on the top left corner, and it will say, "Hey, you've leveled up," sort of. I don't know why we have to escort him. I suppose it'll all make sense when we get there. For as long as we don't kill him to take his gun. We've got a nice little sidekick here. That does absolutely nothing for you, guy. Oh, was it cancelled? But anyways, when we get here, might as well go the full distance. What armor does this take? 408. So we need to kill 10 zombies, find and kill and field dress a deer. What do you want? I'm busy. I heard a zombie. Oh shit, that's Trevor. So that's one. That's two. My question is, how am I going to get 408 without using the admin tools? I suppose we'll find them. Right, so we go to the kill 5 units of bandits or kill 10 bandits at the marked location, get to the village. We'll go to the village, but I'll... So we do still have to kill 10 zombies. They're around there somewhere now. So I'm using one bit of my headset. So I'm not actually able to hear where the bullets are flying from. And I can't actually see the bullets. Seeing it hit the ground in front of me. So there's a guy running over there. I see him, just correct. And if I reloaded my weapon, it would be fine. How many bandits is that? That's at the location. Okay. Now I want to get closer into the firing line, so I can show you what happens when you get shot. Ah, there we go. Now it says I've put them at my crosshair. Just clean that up. So what happens when you get shot is you get a bullet icon. I'll take that and that. We'll take his belt and his bandana, also gloves. So now we're inside of their base. I love how this gun is a one-hit kill. On my studies. Oh, this would be a great area to make a base, to be honest. Jose! If I knew it was you, Jose, I wouldn't have shot at you. How many is that? 6. 4 more bandits from here, and that's that. The server admin, the owner of ManCave, has joined the servers. Oh. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll crouch. We'll bandage up. Now I can show you what this does. Oh, I think they're in. I think they're coming in. Don't come in. One thing about most server admins aren't like Mancave Server admin, so most of them will give themselves God mode and other stuff like that, but on ManCave they don't. They are, however, incredibly fucking good at this game. I say that because, like, I will die quite a lot, whereas the guys on this server don't die that much. Like, they will die. It is, however, just a rare occurrence that they do. So that's the zombies done, I think. Which is fantastic, because now every time we complete a mission it will give us 50 of these $1,000. And see, on that other server finality, see, the turret can only be found in the bunkers, whereas on this server it's not. We've got a new gun. The candy weapons is one of the other weapon mods. Not sure what that's about. The candy stuff is another one of the weapon mods on this server. Oh damn, thank you, Smoke. So this is a buttstock for, I believe, yeah. So the Vector, it comes with a butt stock. So you can see there's quite the plethora of skill of weapons, mods, and oh, what's this one? Oh, nice. Guys, I think I found me a new gun. Oh, this site work. This site will work. About this. Oh yeah, boy. Oh mate. And this is the AK-50 mag. While we're here, I'm just gonna put this battery in. So now we've got a actual red dot. While we're here, actually, I'll show you what happens when you've got the ability to max everything out. So once everything's maxed out, it should, I believe, make surviving easier with this mod.
What the fuck are you doing?
I am currently going through my inventory stuff.
I upped your skill points, so if you want to see those, and pick up your skills.
Yeah, thank you.
You enjoying the server?
Yeah. I found this one here. That's great. Oh, that one sounds brilliant.
Our candy weapons are the best, so we're paid for weapons, so you know that, right?
Yeah. There's the DK, is it DK50? The DK50 I think it's called. That's a brilliant rifle. I think it's that one. DK.
Cool. Alright man, come out of here. Enjoy.
Will do. This is also a great gun. So that was this server's admin. So we just go through this and see what each one of these do. The metabolism ones reduces how your hunger and that deplete. So our immunity is maxed out. What's in there? Okay, we'll go check that out. I'm trying not to use the admin tools too much because after I've done this I'll be relying on normal game stuff, so I want to go make base after I've recorded this. We'll take this hat. Maybe we'll look cool. I I enjoy playing on Mancave servers, I do. Always fun, there's always a new mod that you can get and play with. Always got something new to try out. Always. So I'll show you. We'll make a little base. So we'll put the flag here, I think. This corner. I want to add this flag. Territory name SSG, and now we create territory that will with that down. I can now show you what happens with this here. So if I put this barbed wire fencing down here, and we'll build frame, build barbed wire, and that's that. And now nobody can get in without getting cut. So now, even though we can still get shot at, we've got a pretty secure thing going on here. So add a couple more of these around, build frame, build barbed wire, and we're not really going to worry about underneath, because at some point I'll be going and making basic fence around the perimeter. If we were to go onto all fours, we can't even get under that, so that's perfect, to be fair. You can't get over, you can't get under. But to be fair, I'm actually going to delete this one and this one, and then delete all of these. We can continue with the normal basic fence, or we can now try the mesh one. This seems like a big one. So we jump over, build base. Okay, so that's 2 base building demonstrated. Barbed wire kit. Can we dismantle? No, we can't. That is fucking fantastic. We got a nice little thing going there. You're allowed to kill in the base territory, so it's a good idea to have a fence